For optimal quality, please listen with your phone.
For optimal quality, please listen with earphones. Hey there, listener. It's me, Seth. I hate to interrupt, but I gotta do my intro one last time. I made a film called Unseen about my friend here, Pedro. We thought it would be cool to do the film all over again, but this time without the visuals. The thing is, Pedro is up against some difficult stuff, but rather than tell you about them, we're gonna put you inside Pedro's life instead, with the help of audio description. This is a documentary unlike anything you've heard before. Please note that some of these episodes will include mature content and explicit language that may not be suitable for all audiences. Discretion is advised. From PRX, this is Unseen, Life as a Blind Immigrant.
Pedro sports a gray beret and a pink shirt. Now he walks through dappled sunlight with a friend. She wears a cheetah print dress, her nails are sky blue.
And do you know what's the worst part? That even after they realize that you're blind, they don't give a shit.
No, they don't.
They're like,
They'll just
excuse,
walk away.
the worst part is like, excuse me. It's like, dude, no, you move.
Yeah, that part. I don't know. I think the pandemic just kind of made people kind of...
Meaner?
Yeah. Here's a gate.
Okay, you found it
that
first.
you can't get through. But there's the water's right there, to your right.
Okay, so...
It's so pretty.
Oh, so this is the pier. So I'm guessing that we need to go
to
the
the
left.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So you see, I haven't been here in a while.
Yeah. I don't think I've entered this way. I usually enter the other way.
What up with your boyfriend? Why do you get him all moody?
I don't know. Like I said, I attract the weird ones.
Nah, but you're such a sweetheart. I cannot believe that you only...
That's why. That's what my mom says. She said, you're too nice.
Yeah. I can see that being an issue sometimes.
Yeah.
I can definitely see that being an issue. I really enjoy this place.
Yeah, I love it.
Based on audio descriptions for the film, this is Unseen, the immersive audio. Chapter 4, Me, Authentically.
I'd never been in a committed relationship. I thought it was a blind thing. I thought it was just me because I was blind. I felt that that had something to do with that feeling of unworthiness. But as life progressed and as you're starting to connect and interact with other blind individuals, you understand that everyone is capable of having a healthy relationship. So that got me thinking that it's not a blind thing, it was more like a Pedro's thing, and me having to work on my own demons.
You know, Pedro, it's so interesting that there are so many parallels between your experience and my experience when it comes to romantic relationships or even sex. Because for me, as a queer person who grew up in the church, shame and fear were pretty much the defining traumas of my life.
I can definitely relate to that. I guess that's the next step in my healing now. Being okay and being comfortable letting someone love me and being able to love someone else.
Invited him out somewhere or something.
Yes.
I don't know. I wish guys were just easy. I like you. Do you like me? If only it was like that.
No lie, if I'm being honest with you, I'm actually a little bit into Esmeralda.
I noticed, yeah.
And that's why I told you, that's why I was telling you that you're such a good wing girl.
Yeah.
I knew that you were up to something. I knew that you were reading my mind.
Yes, I knew it.
That's good job, girl.
Yes, I knew it.
So, but at the same time, is that the same shit?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know if she's into me
Yeah.
or she just wanna be friends But at this point, I feel that I just need to
I got it from
be
you.
clear.
I didn't like get it from her though. Because I don't know, maybe she thinks that you see her as a friend too.
Yeah,
So
I don't know.
if she knows that you see her different. If it would
That's
be
the thing,
different.
at that point, I don't know.
It's so difficult.
Yeah.
But it seems so easy for other people.
I
think like
feel
when you have a disability, it just adds to the difficulty.
it does, and I also feel that it has a lot to do with the body language, not being able to read body language.
Maybe. I
'Cause-
didn't even figure that.
Yeah, because we don't know if you're actually like making any rolling their eyes or like, how do you know when I'm into somebody?
I don't know. I just can't.
And
tell.
you can just sense it.
Yeah.
Like
Just
you have
like
that
certain
sensor.
things that you say, like and how you say them.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. All right.
In an indoor mobility training center that looks like a city block with street signs, traffic lights, buses.
Back up.
Pedro observes nearby.
Okay, sweep that cane. I want you to find every obstacle.
Can I touch it?
Yeah. Now, that could be a person. You would be touching their rear end. You see, realistically, learn to use your cane and figure out which way to go around the chair.
Okay.
Use the tip of your cane and feel so that you know where the path is clear.
This is where the fun begins. For some people, for some others, probably not. But all right, so we're on our way, on our path, there are gonna be some obstacles. So I want you to go swipe left and right, cover from shoulder to shoulder, just to see if you can find out obstacles. Okay, now you know that the obstacle is to your left, so we're gonna stay to our right, just to make sure to avoid the obstacle. I just want you to, here's an obstacle. Yeah, so now just go to the right. So imagine that there are a bunch of drunk people on the road, so you just try to go around them. And hey man, you're doing quite good. I almost killed me the first time that I did it.
Thank you, Pedro.
I got you, buddy.
Pedro holds onto the student's backpack, walking a pace behind him. They both wear COVID masks.
Should we do some Braille?
We'll give it a try.
We can do some Braille.
Okay.
At a table, a thick Braille book open in front of each.
Dot one.
Mm-hmm.
Dot two.
Mm-hmm.
And dot four. And dot five.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a G.
Uh-huh. So we have an E and a G, and we need one more letter.
Dot A. Isn't it?
No.
No.
What other dots do you feel?
Dot one.
Mm-hmm.
And dot five.
Mm-hmm.
So it's an E. Isn't it?
Do you feel more dots besides those?
Pedro feels the dots with both index fingers. The student uses one.
I feel dot four.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a D.
I feel one more dot. I feel 4 dots.
Oh, dot one, dot two, dot four, and dot five.
Yes, I feel that it's so
It's a G.
EGG. Egg.
Egg.
Correct.
A door to the training center rests open. Pedro sits in an office with another trainer.
I always saw myself as an outsider. I always call it like imposter syndrome. It's like, wow, they are seeing all this on me, but I feel that someone else might be more qualified or more deserving than me. But at the same time, having to not prove myself, but at the same time, having that commitment. Okay, if you see this on me, I need to work hard in order not to let you down or let myself down.
It goes deep. I know it goes deep, Pedro. I know it does. It can't be easy. And I feel like you sometimes, I sense that in you, that you stress yourself to a point. It's like you have to prove that you deserve to be here because of your immigration and because of your disability. And it's like, you don't. You don't have to prove that you deserve to be here, because you do deserve to be here. You're here. You are here. You are making a difference. There's nothing to prove.
Thank you.
You know that, right?
Trying to. It's so interesting because nowadays I found this as a refuge for me. Being in the front row of that beautiful experience of seeing how people blossom and seeing how resilience makes its magic with the people. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
It's addicting. It's just seeing people grow and seeing other people like just so hungry for an opportunity. And in a way, in a good way, seeing myself reflecting on other people like, hey, I was there. I needed an opportunity.
Yeah.
And just being able to do that, pay it forward. And
That's
seeing,
awesome.
I don't know, it's just powerful. It's just powerful to me.
In a small conference room, Pedro stands with his white cane in hand and addresses people seated around a table. Afterward, he meets with a counselor in her office.
Today we're going to talk about resilience. What is resilience and its characteristics? We're then going to mainly focus on optimism and how optimism influences resilience. What mechanisms, thoughts, or habits strengthens optimism? So, when you think about resilience, what are some words that come to mind?
Coping,
Okay, what else?
overcoming adversity,
What else? What else?
Being tolerant.
Yes, being tolerant as well. Very good.
Within all mental health topics or diagnoses, we both share an interest in working with people that lived with trauma. And undocumented people experience chronic trauma. When you live without a legal status, you live with constant fear every single day. You're afraid of going out or having someone question your status, asking for help and getting denied because you don't have a social security number, even wanting to apply for something to help people, but you can't because you don't have a social security number. Pedro, you are an overqualified individual. There's a great need, but not enough mental health providers in the state. You also have all of the qualifications needed in this field. You are a mental health professional, bilingual, and a man. There are hardly any men in this field. The majority of us are women.
How nice that, little by little, I've been able to come full circle. First, starting as a client, and now as a person that can help others. It gives me great satisfaction, pride, and responsibility, because without someone like you, I wouldn't be here. Now it's my responsibility to be on the other side and support those behind me to continue their journey. And at the end of the day, it's like a chain of favors. We help each other, and together we help someone else.
He faces her, sits still in deep concentration. Then back to the blurry haze.
Pedro, can you believe that it has been 6 years since we started filming? I don't know if you remember the first time we filmed at your old house.
I do.
I'm curious, if you don't mind me asking, how do you feel about this thing that we've been doing? Me following you around during the last few years?
My perception about it changes. I'm afraid. I'm excited. I have used it also as another healing opportunity. Because I'm not being vulnerable. I'm being exactly who I am. I'm tired of in a way, having to fragment myself in order to fit in different situations, in different settings, and feel accepted.
Afternoon at the family home. Mom holds a smiling toddler.
Hug your godfather. Look, like this, like me. Hug your godfather. Look, she's hugging you.
She was like, no. That's it. She didn't want to show me her Peppa Pig shoes.
Peppa Pig?
Yes,
Who has Peppa Pig?
Miguel looks like Peppa Pig, and the baby has the shoes.
Fuck you, dude.
The dog is loose and she gets scared when he comes.
When she was little, she was scared of you.
How life changes.
Pedro stands alone, looks around, then joins a group.
Stop stealing my chips.
Are you there? How are you, man? My leg is injured.
How old are you, Emmanuel?
Just get over it, fool.
31.
No, you're kidding. Fucker, you're like 35.
You're such an ass. You're 33?
You're such an ass.
I was born in 89. Jeff, July 89.
I'm also from 89.
You're April 89? Oh, shoot. Then I'm 32. First, the little one doesn't want to hug me. And you're giving me this crap? Busted my balls here.
Miguel, can you help me move these tables?
Yeah, of course.
You sure?
Images revisit moments from the film. Walking, the bus, work, the lake.
You know, Pedro, when I first approached you to film, my main intention was for advocacy, to bring to light this dual experience of immigration and disability in your life. But after all these years, I think my motivations to continue filming with you has changed. Just like you talked about healing, this film has been a big part of my healing too. I find myself resonating a lot with the intersectionalities that you share with me, and in many ways I feel less alone to go through the uncertainties I face in life, being undocumented, and in my case, queer. I don't know if I ever told you about this poem that I wrote. If I can recite it from memory, it's called Me Authentically. It goes something like this. If I were to be me authentically, I wonder if you would still love me. If you were to see the truth behind my story, would you still willingly embrace my reality? I used to think I wasn't worthy of being loved in my totality. Shame became the enemy, convincing me I'm eternally guilty. But I deserve a life, not a lifelong penalty. After all, my truth is too beautiful to bury. I'll never know what it feels like to be truly happy if the love I take is never rooted in honesty. So I'll no longer say sorry for wanting to be free. These lies are too heavy for my heart to carry. From here on, I'll live my truth with no apology. I hope you'd be ready to love me unconditionally.
That poem pretty much summarized my life.
The two, in focus, face each other and then embrace. Set rubs Pedro's back, and they rest their chins on each other's shoulders, holding each other close.
For the longest, I never give credit to myself. And now I'm trying to do that. And that gives me a sense of abundance. And that doesn't mean even having papers. That just means having a peace of mind. That just means being in peace with myself. Being okay with my shadow and embrace my shadow. Because that's part of who I am. No shame on that.
Unseen features the story of my friend, Pedro, directed by me, Seth Hernandez. Produced by Seth Hernandez, Day Al-Mohammed, and Felix Endara. Executive producer, Diane Kwan. Accessibility producers, Thomas Reed and Cheryl Green. Co-producer, Dorian Gomez Pestaña. Edited by Daniel Chavez Ontiveros and Seth Hernandez. Associate editor, Claudia Ramirez. Narration written by Cheryl Green. Narrated by Nefertiti Matos Olivares. Music by DeAndre James Allentoul. And credits sung by Julie Eaton Kim and produced by Brandon Jung. Sound mixing by Immersive Sound and Thomas Reed. Additional mixing for this entire show by Dorian Gomez Pestaña. Voice actors, Brenda Avilahana, Maria Hendricks, Teddy Hendricks, Richard Solis. I'm Seth Hernandez. I hope that Pedro's story spoke to you. If it did, please share it with your friends, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram at Watch Unseen Film. To learn more, and to watch the film that this podcast is based on, check out our website at unseen-film.com. Thanks for listening to our show. Stay tuned for bonus episodes.
It's not that I don't trust you or want you close or need you 'cause I do. The madness of waiting, the balm in this healing, all take a bit of time. Stumble and crash in the dark of my mind, like I've got all the time in the world. Back through the rounded tracks I go. They say this is just how life goes. Stumble and dance with you. Oh, is this a new song I hear? Round and around this world we'll go. We'll make a home wherever we are. We'll make a home where we go. Sing songs that we don't know. We'll try and try, 'cause this is how life goes. We'll make a home where we go. Sing songs that we don't know. We'll try and try, 'cause this is how life goes.
This film is in memory of my granny who watches over me from heaven. I love you.